G'day there, mates. I am James Paddington Bear. Blackpool the third here. And hey up, cocker. I'll tell you what, mates. Good old JPB Blackpool 3 had one hell of a St. Paddy's Day bender. As a matter of fact there, mates, I had a feeling this would happen. My assistant poured me this piss-warm pint a week ago, and now, while it is piss-warm, the color has gone completely clear. I can't drink this. Unbelievable. I shall fire him and get a new assistant. Or better yet, since I don't like you or people, well, maybe this YouTube channel can just fire good old Blackpool, okay? There, I said it. Go ahead, fire me, because I don't like you anyway, and I don't like people anyway, and Blackpool says piss off, wankers. But in the meantime, we'll talk about the NXT UK. It'll be reet. We started off with the Supernova Sessions with Noam from Scotland, and he was interviewing my mate Trent from England. Now, Trent recently lost a few lbs to make weight for the Cruiserweight Championship that he did not win. I think he was cheated. I think that our Irish ace cheated. But Noam says, speaking of failures, here's Trent 7. Ha 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 ha. Blackpool laughed at that one. Well, Trent 7 talked about his hard work, but Noam had Shah Samuels the Butcher. I like Shah Samuels. Well, he came out to back up Noam and Trent 7 says, well, maybe I'll just have to reform Mustache Mountain. That's right. Trent 7, Tyler Bate, Mustache Mountain. They are fantastic. Much better than this wanker Walter right here. And it was a pretty jolly opening segment. So I'll tell you what, mates. We're going to give that one a 7. Piss warm pints! Ha ha! Get it? 7 for Trent 7? Ha 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 ha! Piss off. So, are we gonna see Noam versus Shah Samuels versus Mustache Mountain? Hopefully next week. Maybe they said next week. Maybe Blackpool wasn't paying attention. Maybe Blackpool was piss drunk. So, moving on, we have Jack Starz from Leicester, England. And he was up against one of Blackpool's new favorites, Joseph Connors from Nottingham, England. And Joseph Connors, he is good friends with one of Blackpool's favorite female wrestlers in the UK, Ginny, the fashionista. Well, as you can imagine, Joseph Connors beat the piss out of Jack Starz, got the 1, 2, 3, or a submission. Blackpool again wasn't paying much attention. So, Joseph Connors, your winner. We're going to give this match a 7. Best woman. Ha ha ha! And up next, we had Danny Jones from Wales. This young Welshman trying to make a name for himself, trying to start out on the UK. And he was teaming up with Josh Morrell from Cumbria, England. And they're up against the vicious team of Primate and now Tyson Tbone. Well, Primate and Tbone, not officially called the Unt, but what happened to Wild Boy? He was taken out to greener pastures by none other than the manager of this group, Eddie Dennis. Now, Blackpool likes some Eddie Dennis. Well, as you can imagine, Primate and Tbone had their way. They ate up the competition. Got the pin, a power slam, diving headbutt maneuver. Got the 1, 2, 3. They're your winners. And we're going to give this match a 7. Piss warm pints. Moving on, we have Aleyah James from Rumford, England. And she was up against the White Witch, Isla from Glasgow, Scotland. And Isla had the crazy eyes and defeated Aleyah James. Isla could be a force to be reckoned with. And after the match, Isla was in the back looking all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And Kaylee Ray approached her and said, hey, if you were this kind of Isla since the beginning, maybe you'd have this championship. So are we going to see Kaylee Ray versus Isla? Maybe, mates, maybe. Well, Aleyah James lost to Isla and we're going to give that match a 7. Piss warm pints. Moving on to your main event of the evening. It was a no DQ match, and it featured one of Blackpool's good close friends, my mate, Sam Gradwell from Blackpool, England. But he was up against that Ruski, Ilya Dragunov from Moscow, Russia. And let's not forget, last week Gradwell said, Ilya, what happened? You lost your rag like a big unruly baboon? Well, these two men beat the living piss out of each other. But in the end, it was Ilya Dragunov that hit my man Gradwell with the elbow strikes, knocked him out, knocked him unconscious. Referee called for the bell. But what a brutal match. If you're going to watch one match from this week, make it the no DQ match. It was complete madness. So brutal. These two men really beat the piss out of each other. And we're going to give that match an 8. Piss warm pints. So there you have it. Match of the night's the no DQ. You want an average rating? It's probably a 7. Almost all matches got a 7 this week. So there you go. 7. And next week, I really like Shaw Samuels. But if he teams with Noam to go against my boys from Mustache Mountain, the two English mates are going to win. Mustache Mountain defeats Noam and Shaw Samuels. If they even fight next week. If not, then just erase that from the records. Okay? There you have it. So, before Blackpool leaves, everybody probably wants to hear him say his famous catchphrase. Well, you know what? You can fire me, because I'm not saying any catchphrase, okay? Piss off, Wipers.